about 12 reasons why you're not making any money as a kid or teen. All right, so sit down, buckle up, and let's dive right in. So, thanks for joining us. This is live. This is the last part of the How to Make Money as a Kid 101 free mini course that I've made. Because I get so many questions from kids saying, how can I make money? Where do I get started? And so I put this whole little mini course together of some of my best ideas and some of my best content. I'm giving it away for free to help you get started on your quest to make money so you can live your dreams and become a young entrepreneur. So let's dive right in. So these 12 things that are holding you back are actually fears. Now I've taken surveys from tons and tons of kids your age. I'm talking about 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 8-year-olds. I mean, you name it. Surveyed all these kids, and these are the biggest things of what's holding them back from making money as a kid and teen. And so let's go through those. So the first of the 12 reasons are I'm afraid. Now, there's a lot of reasons to be afraid as a kid trying to make money. When you're trying, it's okay to be scared. But when you're trying new things, you are going to be a little scared, and you might be scared even to try stuff. But that's okay. What you need to do is just start selling your service and just get out there and get started. And as you start doing it, the fears will go away. Okay? So just start. Even if you're scared, it's okay to feel scared. But if you let the scaredness and the fear hold you back from actually doing or trying, that's when you're going to, not get anything done and not make any money. So it's okay to feel scared if you're, approaching someone or calling someone to try to sell lawn mowing services or whatever. But as long as you do it, that's the key. Okay? The second one that I see is I'm just straight up lazy. Okay? So if you're just lazy, just a smidgen of motivation, to get up and just do something. Remember, it's this is actually my favorite thing from Batman. It's not who I am, but what I do that defines me. That was a horrible attempt at Batman, but it's true. Just get up and stop being lazy, because it really is what you do that defines you. So if you're lazy, just find a smidgen of motivation. Be like, I need more computer games so I can keep being lazy. But I gotta go make money. So just let that little bit of motivation motivate you to get up off your chair and go make some money. Okay? Number 4, I need an idea. This is an easy one because I literally have over hundreds of ideas at howtomakemoneyasakid.com so that you can find an idea, and I'll even tell you how to find the right idea for you. Part of this How to Make Money as a Kid 101 series, I have a course, one little video that tells you how to find the perfect idea for you. Okay? So, number 5 or 4, I think. Anyway, I don't know how. You don't know how? That's okay. Just get started. I interviewed a girl named Saeed from Detroit, and she started her own math tutoring business. And when I was interviewing her, I loved what she said. I'm going to share the clip with you. This is what she said.
I was just trying to figure out a way to make my own money because I'm very good at, begging my parents for money. So, they're like, well, how about you figure out a way to make your own money now? We give you money all the time. So I'm like, let's figure out how to start a business. I didn't spend too much time on figuring out how, and I'm like, let's just hurry up and start. You have to hurry up and take action. So that's when I came about the quote, don't ask how, just start now. Figure out a way to make my own money.
Okay. You might have heard that a little, like twice or something, but still learning how to do this whole live thing. I love it. It's pretty fun. So, just like she said, don't ask how, just start now. Just get started, because you can learn as you go. Watch YouTube videos. I create this channel for you guys to teach you all the ways to make money. And so just get started. I mean, there's tons of information out there on the internet that you can find how. So just get started, and then as you hit a stumbling block, just find some more information and just keep on trucking. Okay. Um, the next idea that hold people back from making money is my parents don't trust me or they won't let me. What have you done? You've probably broken their trust in some way. Maybe you've done some dumb things in the past, or maybe you just have helicopter parents, that hover over you and watch everything you do. Well, first, let me give you a couple tips of how to work through this. So, first, give them reasons to trust you. Go around the house and do things that you know you're supposed to do without them asking you, like clean your bedroom without them asking you to do that, and just keep doing some of those things like that. And guess what? Their trust, you'll grow in trust in your parents a lot, and it'll just keep growing. So go do things that you're not asked to do. Just go and do them, without being asked, and just get them done. And that will your parents' trust indicator will go up and up and up. And it'll be like, what has happened to our kid? He's doing stuff. And so next, once you've kind of built up this trust with your parents, just go talk to them. Tell them why it's important to you to start making your own money. If you can tell them why it's important, they're going to understand, and they'll probably want to do it with you, and they'll help you. So that's awesome. So build trust in your parents. Your future is spotless, meaning if you've done a bunch of dumb things in the past, guess what? You haven't done any dumb things in the future yet, because the future hasn't happened. So your future can be totally clear, totally ready to go. So start building trust in your parents, and they'll start to trust you more. I can't because where I live. If you live in the country, downtown, there's a lot of kids and teens that have given this excuse of, where they live. And, there's always an idea that will work where you live. You just either haven't looked hard enough, or you just aren't willing to try, the whatever idea that would work in your area. If you live in an apartment building, live in the country, there's different advantages for every place that you live. Like me, I grew up on a farm, so I was able to raise and sell baby rabbits. Now, if you live in downtown Seattle, in an apartment, you probably won't be able to raise and sell a lot of baby rabbits or anything like that. But there's other things you can do in an apartment building. Okay, so and the biggest, coolest thing about where you live, if you're on the internet right now, guess what? There are tons of ways to make money on the internet. I have a list of over 200 ideas on my website of just how to make money as a kid online. So start an online business. Use your social media. I'm actually working on a course called Typical to Remarkable that is going to teach you how to start an online business. The cool thing is there's some research done that it says that kids and teens, they spend almost 9.5 hours a day on media. Now, that's social media, movies, TV, everything, you name it. 9.5 hours. So imagine if you spent half of that building a business online. That would be incredible. And I guarantee if you did that, even if you just spent 1 hour a day building an online business as a kid, by the time you're graduating high school, you'll be making more money than you'll be making so much money you'll never have to get a job. That's how awesome this is. Okay? All right. This is my favorite. I'm too old. What are you, like 90? Come on. You're not too old. Am I too old to have a business and teach kids how to make money? No, you're never too old to start a business. Now, it might look a little silly if you're like 20 and you're doing a lemonade stand, but there are other ideas that you can do. You're never too old. I mean, my friend, he's my age, he's 28, and he mows lawns. Guess what? It's a real business, and he makes tons of serious side cash from doing that. So you're never really too old. And I bet the people that are asking this question they're 13 and 14 and 15, and guess what? You're not too old. I mean, I'd say if you're hitting the 18, 20, maybe some of these little kid ideas, maybe the different way you approach it is different because you're really having a serious business now. So next, I'm too young. Okay, I get this one all the time. I'm too young to do that. And the funny thing is these people that think they're too old and too young, they're all the same age. Well, you're not too young. There's really, I think, really the younger the better, because the younger you are and you're doing something, the more remarkable it is to adults, and the more they'll be like, "This kid is awesome," and they'll support you and give you money, just because you look adorable. But I would say, I mean, there are some ideas that obviously, if you can't drive, you can't do that idea. You have to be at least 16. So there are some ideas that wouldn't work. But I would say a good rule of thumb, if you're younger than 8, maybe you should be asking this question, am I too young? And you should just have your parents more involved because they can help you. And, my kids are 3 and 4, and I'm thinking about actually doing some experiments and getting them to start making some of their own money. And they're only 3 and 4. Is that too young? I don't think so. I don't have any resources. What are you playing, Minecraft or something? Just kidding. So there are tons of ideas that work with 0 resources, 0 money, all of that. And if you need something, you can borrow stuff. Borrow something from someone just to get started, or partner with a friend. Get a friend that you can partner with and work with them, and if they have the resources you need, and then build the business together. There's lots of things you can do. Just you got to think, what's another way? Okay, I'm going to say that a lot. What's another way? If you can just drill that into your mind, instead of thinking I can't, just say, what's another way I can get this done? What's another way? Then you will be amazed at the things you can accomplish. I don't have time. Now, I get it. I understand you're in school, maybe you're on a sports team, you got homework, there's a lot of stuff, but everyone has the same 24 hours a day, okay? So it depends on what you do with those 24 hours, how you use them will determine how much time you have. And you do have more extra time than you can think of. I mean, as you get older, you're really going to have less and less time, unless you do create an online business like me, and then you have tons of time. Just kidding. But no, it is sweet to have lots of time working online, because they're more flexible. But you're not going to ever have more time. So just figure out a way to make time for the things you need to get done now. Even if it's just like 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, whatever. Okay? But I failed last time. Hey, kudos for trying. I'm glad you at least tried, but don't give up. I'm actually excited that you tried and failed, okay? Because what you can take from that is, what did you learn? Hopefully you learned something from your failure. What didn't work? What worked? What didn't work? And if you can take and actually learn something from your failure, that is awesome. And that's the whole point of this, to learn something. And I would say if you're not failing a little bit, you're probably not trying hard enough. So try harder, start failing, start making mistakes, and that's how you progress, okay? And the last one, what if I fail? Who cares? Just like I was saying last time, if you fail, it's okay. You're still a kid. It doesn't matter. It's not like if my business fails, then I got to go get a job, else I lose my home. That's kind of important. But if you fail, you still have a roof over your head, you still have food on the table, and it's okay. You might not be able to buy that latest iPhone 7, but that's okay. You're still gonna have food and a place to sleep. Okay, so brush yourself off, get up, and learn something from your failure if you do fail. But the thing about the fear of failure is that it limits you from starting. It makes it so you don't start. Okay, so there always are going to be excuses why you can't make money. I mean, this is just 12 excuses or things that get in the way of kids from making money. And there's always going to be these. There's countless numbers of these. I just kind of pulled the main ones, the most common ones I saw. But none of these are really good reasons. If you can adopt the mindset of, what's another way, or like what Saeed said, don't ask how, just start now. So don't ask how, just start now. Hopefully by this time you've completed the How to Make Money as a Kid 101 mini course. If not, go to howtomakemoneyaskid.com/start and start from the beginning. And they'll walk you step by step of exactly how to make money as a kid and teen. This is the last lesson, and it's just up to you to get out there and get started. Don't let obstacles get in your way. If you run into something that's holding you back, or you're just like, I can't do this, just think, what's another way? What's another way? And just start. Just start. Get out there. Who cares if you fail? Just get out there and start. And that is how you can start making money as a kid and teen. So, hopefully you've learned something from this. Again, my name's Steve. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, How to Make Money as a Kid. If you haven't, I do live videos like this almost every week, and publishing videos at least once a week on usually Friday mornings, Friday afternoon, depending when the video is finished. But I'm working on a ton of really exciting things coming out, and anyway, look forward to catching you in the next video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.